All right, we are here for another great tip request that we received this last week. Thank you to our follower on Instagram who provided this. We are going to be looking at how to actually submit and upload your observation hours on PTCAS. Okay, so this is my PTCAS dummy account that I keep open so I can look at the same updates to PTCAS that you all are looking at. You can find observation hours under supporting information, so we'll click that. And then we'll click on observation hours. This is a dummy PT clinic that I put in just so I can show you guys what the observation hours look like on the back end for the therapists that you are sending your hours to. But let's click on this add new observation hours button. Now, when we look here, you're going to enter just the general facility information, as much information as you can there. Your experience dates, the start date and end date. Just in general, when you started going to this clinic, and then when you anticipate your relationship being over with that clinic. If you go sporadically, that's okay too. It's not like you're saying you're going consistently. It's just when you started and ended that relationship with that location. And experience details, the recognition type. So this is whether you've been working a paid position, volunteer, or both. And you can enter those. And then the setting and hours of experience. Okay, so we have inpatient settings as well as outpatient settings. Okay, so inpatient, patient staying overnight. Outpatient, patient comes and goes from the facility. Okay, and then we got these two different columns here. We have hours completed and the hours planned or in progress. So hours completed are the total number of hours that you have already observed or worked in that location. Hours planned or in progress is exactly what it says. So in the future, how many additional working or observation hours are you anticipating receiving in that setting? And so you'll enter that information right here, and then your hours will be totaled at the bottom. Okay. Then, if we come down here, you have patient diagnoses or patients observed. You can click all the boxes. Depending on the setting that you're in, you're going to be able to view quite a few of these. So if you remember therapists that you've observed or working with patients who fall into under these different buckets, go ahead and click the boxes. So there's a lot of crossover in PT, unless you're just in a very specialized setting and you're only seeing one type of patient. But either way, most of the time, especially for general outpatient orthopedics, you're seeing quite a few of these different conditions or working with several of these different patient populations. Now, this is an important area right here. So PT observation hours submission type. I would highly, highly recommend that you only do the first two options right here. I would not recommend that you do not have your PT observation hours verified. This just does not look good in general. We want to make sure that you have hours verified by a licensed professional who is able to say, yes, this individual is at this facility doing physical therapy observation hours. Okay. So you can either send your observation hours to a PT or PTA for verification. We just need their first and last name and their email. If you would like to look up their license number, you can do that by looking on the state physical therapy board website. That's public. It's public information that you can just look up based on their first and last name, and that information will be readily available for you. Okay. Then we've got also, you can upload a signed form verifying your PT observation hours. Okay. So if you have a form, you just have to put the first and last name, and then you upload the document itself that has the verification from the licensed professional who approved that you completed the hours at this location. Okay. All right, so let's show you what this looks like on the back end when a physical therapist or a licensed professional is receiving these hours verification requests. Okay, so here we are. This is the email that I received from PTCAS as a physical therapist receiving a observation hours verification request. So this is what it looks like. You're going to have them go to this link, and this is the username. And if they haven't already, they'll need to create a password. Most of the time, they've already created a password if they've done like letters of recommendation for you, different things like that. So anyways, here's the email. And then here's the actual request, okay? So I'm gonna click start. And it has all the information here. Okay. And I look and I say, yeah, that looks good. And then you click you approve those. Yeah, that's accurate. Sounds good. And then you click submit. And that is what the physical therapist will do on their end, just to help out in case they have any questions. You guys can give them this information. Hope this video has been helpful. If you have any other questions or concerns about observation hours, feel free to drop a comment down below or send us a direct message. Make sure that you like this video, hit the notification bell, and also notify yourself on Instagram when we post or drop new content. Okay? Thanks, guys, and have a great rest of your day.